Listen, we are back. Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am here to read the comments from my latest video, True Tea Not Being Harassed, Males Fans Used as a Scapegoat. So I'm going to read these comments, and then I got some other stuff we going to talk about. We going to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Britt didn't show up to the reunion. Ooh, child. Bravo. Shame on y'all. The girl, hell, she should have been fired right along with Kenya. But I already knew that they made they made a mistake in keeping her because she is not as strong as Kenya. And I want my girl Kenya to come back. Listen, I can't believe I am saying that. I want Kenya back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Normally, I don't want her on there, but honey, they need her because they need something to save it, okay? Because it really is the Titanic, Phaedra, with you on there, because you ain't doing nothing for that cast. You ain't doing nothing for the show, because you're not going to really talk about your real life. I feel like that's what her and Portia is going to give. They're going to make up fake storylines, okay, to correspond with their fake personalities. Okay, that's why both of them got in trouble, honey, the last time. The one didn't really get in trouble enough. It was the girls, honey, that kept their foot on Portia's neck, but we will get into Real Housewives of Atlanta in a minute. So one person says, I love you and your commentary and your personality. Keep doing what you're doing. Awesome. God bless. Yolanda, I can't be crying laughing. Honey, you know it's all about Yolanda up over here. Okay? It's all about Yolanda. And I have been thinking about doing a video, guys, on why and how did Melody, get all these people in her life that just want to use and abuse her and copy and paste her ideas from Latifah to Destiny. Hell, she was married to an op, Martell. Marceau trying to put her down as a businesswoman. We got Kimmy. She gives off hater. And she wanted to be the queen bee of the show, honey. I would say about them last couple of seasons, yeah. I got that energy from Kimmy. But you can't compete, honey, where you don't compare. Okay? Because I feel like one thing with Melody that I really appreciate is she shared her whole life. Not just the parts that made her look good, but she shared her raggedy ass husband. She shared, this affair he was having with the Ooga Booga honey that looked like she need to be in somebody's cage. Like, Melody really kept it trill on Love and Marriage Huntsville, where the rest of them tried to hide their life or tried to make it look like us bloggers was lying about their life. It's like, child, make it make sense. So, yeah, that's why I will always go up for Melody, and that's why Melody will be the picture that I use in my damn thumbnail, honey. We go pay homage, honey, okay? Or is it homage? I don't know what word it is, but look, you figure it out. Figure out which one you want to use. But, honey, yes, we're going to honor Miss Melody Cherie, because, honey, there will never be another woman like her, okay, on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, and to the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, specifically you, Destiny, and Latifah, you never win when you play dirty. And what y'all did down to that reunion, I just saw some people, honey, in the Facebook group talking about how they did Melody on that reunion, and it just really showed you what type of time they were really on, because on camera I just will never get over it how Destiny was all up in Melody face and wanted to be back in her good graces, wanted to be friends, again. And then you get down to the reunion and you snake Melody and you try to embarrass Melody and you try to malign her character and make it look like she a hoe and she wanted to sleep with you. And girl. And it's a wonder that La Barbecue got rid of you right after you had that baby. Now I'm kind of like understanding, because at first I was coming down hard on him. I'm still really not the biggest fan of La Barbecue. Can I get a piece of chicken? La Barbecue, La Chick-fil-A, La Thanksgiving dinner. Listen, okay? Still ain't his biggest fan, because I don't like niggas that just, want you arrested every 5 minutes and want to control you. That ain't cool either. I don't like that. And the niggas do that. After y'all break up, after y'all divorce, it don't matter which situation it is. These niggas always feel like they own you. Okay? And I got firsthand experience. So, yeah, I still don't see it for La Barbecue either, but now I could kind of understand a little bit, like, his issues with Destiny, because Destiny is entitled. She feels like she is entitled to your money, to your life, just because she is in proximity to you. Okay? Maybe that's why he didn't leave and cleave Destiny. He couldn't trust his wife. So if they can't trust their wife, they go cling to their mama. Okay, that's just how they go. So he must have saw something you was doing, maybe allegedly, honey, writing bad checks, doing something, child. Okay? Something. Another person says, I'm reading the comments, guys, from the last video. Brian should have stayed quiet if he wasn't going to honor his son's memory. He's doing damage control. Yeah, that's how I feel. I felt like he just explained too much. And just what he was trying to avoid, it's like he ended up doing it anyway. He ended up looking guilty. He ended up trying to get ahead of the situation. He tried, but honey, it was an epic fail. And I think he did that not because of his son's death or he feels so bad about his son being gone, but just so he wouldn't look bad. I didn't like that. And I felt like the uncle just missed his nephew and wanted to honor him. So that's just how I feel, honey. Brian McKnight, honey, giving narcissist, honey. Okay, just toxic all the way around. I still love his music, you guys. It's okay to still love people's music. I don't buy no new music from him, so it don't matter. I already own, his old stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, a lot of these artists, their personality, it just does not match their artistry. It doesn't. Like Nicki Minaj, she seems like a total bitch, but I love Nicki's music. My daughter loves her, Who else? Yeah, we know R. Kelly. Damn, music is real good, very talented, but he nasty. Okay, like, Diddy, he had a lot of hits, a lot of sampled shit, Diddy. Take that. You need to stop taking shit, okay? I mean, I'm just saying, god damn. Diddy was the copy and paste queen for real, honey. Snap. He was just copying and I said, god damn. Even when I was a kid, I was like, god damn, can this man be original? Shit, okay. But Tupac warned us a long time ago about Diddy, about what happened in the Quad Studios and how Diddy was looking at him and Biggie and the rest of them peoples, honey. So, yeah, Tupac told us, honey, the people didn't want to listen because of the messenger. Another person says True T wants to remain anonymous, hence why she never stricken a channel, nor has she ever contested a strike on her channel because those haters wanted her true identity. I say F those batches that say she was the one that started this ish. Oh, another person says, girl, that was Marvin Sapp that told the ushers to lock the door. I was like, one of them preachers, honey, thought that they was Teddy P. Close the door. You got what I'm looking for. Look, your donation, honey. I don't want no preacher locking a damn thing. Jamal Bryant ain't locking nothing up. What he gonna want? He gonna want some cootie cat. Okay, all you gotta do is follow the goddamn pattern of behavior. Had all these children on Giselle, honey. Okay, goddamn Keon wants some money, honey, to get Shawnee a new wig. That way she could keep popping her dry ass up to the basketball bullies. Okay, they so don't need her on that show. They do not need Shawnee on that show. I told y'all, Shawnee gives dry chicken just sitting in the damn bowl, no seasoning. Okay, Shawnee is a mess. Another person says, the way you do the things you do. Y'all know I love the Temptation. The way you do the things you do. The way you do the things you do. Down, 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 down. Okay, sure. I know the little two steps the Temps was doing, honey. The Temps was bad. Okay, I love the Temps. So I told y'all my mama went to go see them people. She got pictures and shit. Another person says, yes, Shy likes me and your mom from the same generation. Honey, I know all them songs. I love that song. Have you seen her? Because I like the speaking in it. Like, I like back in the day how they would just talk and express their real love for a woman. I miss that, you guys, in our music. Everything. And don't get me wrong, y'all know I'm a hip-hop head and I love Chris Brown and the rapping and the R&B together, but sometimes I just want a simple love song where somebody talking to me like they got some damn sense, not I want to fuck you and your friend and your mama and your ancestors before them. Listen, like, this shit is just disrespectful. These niggas don't want relationships, they want threesomes. Okay, it's like, it's a mess. Another person says, what did Jackie say about Shanice? They talking about basketball wise. To Evelyn, I forgot. Called that girl a build-a-slore. Okay, and it looked like she wasn't. Let me be quiet. I like Shanice though, cause she kind of remind me a little bit, honey. Hopefully, look. I'm not gonna get off into that. Hopefully my daughter don't follow in Shanice's footsteps, but she kind of remind me of my daughter in a sense of, like, she's really a nice person that don't be talking about nothing. It's the mama that be cutting up, acting a fool, dragging people. I kind of got that in common with Evelyn. And my daughter, people meet her, they like, that's your daughter? She's so nice. What are you trying to say? My mother said that a long time ago. She was like, Brandy, I'm shocked that this is your daughter. I mean, she's actually nice. My daughter was an easy baby, honey. She would go to everybody. I would mean mug you, look you up and down, ask you if you had food. Honey, a mess. Child, I was off the hook. I rode dogs like they was horses. I would see a dog and jump on that motherfucker like it was a horse. My mother was like, girl, I think you thought that you was back in the olden day, honey, jumping on that dog. We was like, what is she doing? And I was a big gal, honey. I was a plus size baby, honey. Okay. Oh, and back to Melody and all these people, that have came after her. It's like, I don't know, I just was like, damn. And then you have Yolanda coming for her in this court case. It's just sad. It's like she got Latifah, Destiny, Martell, Ariana, Yolanda, Kimmy, like, damn. Shit, it's turning out to be, like that DMX song. There was Brenda, Latifah, Yolanda, Felicia. Honey, okay. What y'all want from Melody? What do y'all want? Okay, what you want from Melody? What do y'all want? Okay. They want to copy and paste all her ideas. Okay, let me let that go, child. My throat hurting. Listen, don't be nasty, okay? My throat hurt, but not for the reasons that you think, child. Okay, so let's get off into it, because, honey, we got a lot to talk about. And the main thing that's on my damn mind is that girl, Britt Eady, okay? And how she coming out talking about that wasn't even her on that picture. Y'all remember when Kenya was like, who is this hoe? Oh my God, I'm like, girl, your whole season 1 was a flop. It was a flippity flop. Okay, so before we get into that story, let's go over the reunion seating chart. We have Andy, and then we have Portia. And then we got Phaedra, then Cynthia. Phaedra shouldn't even be on the damn couch until about the second or third part. They'll probably only have a 2-part reunion. Didn't shit happen this season. It's giving whack. It's giving Kenya is coming back, honey, because Kenya put, I'm disappointed to not be a part of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion taping, because Kenya would have showed up. But Britt is a fucking coward, and I always saw that with her. It looked like they found out stuff about her, and they was gonna drag her. Because y'all know at the reunion, the people come with the receipts. And I bet they got some receipts on that husband. She ain't fooling me. Please know I take full accountability for my actions and deeply apologize to all those affected, including Brittany, the cast, crew, guests, and viewers. I look forward to seeing you all back on Bravo soon. So Kenya will be coming back, it sounds like, for season 17. They need her. Because you don't have a show with just Angela. I like Kelly. I like Drew. Portia, Cynthia. Cynthia is okay. She's just a friend, though. And you say she's just a friend? Okay, so let's get into Britt Eady and her not showing up to the damn reunion. Okay, so shout out to People Magazine. They wrote an exclusive. Britt Eady skips the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion taping. Kenya Moore not invited. That is so stupid to me, because if you would have invited Kenya would have showed up. Kenya is not a coward. Like I told y'all, Britt was jealous of Kenya. She was looking to copy and paste up off of Kenya. And she's already did it, honey, with Nicki Minaj. And the girls do that because they don't have an identity of their own. Okay? She's a copy and paste queen. So, yeah, this is, whew. Moore was suspended mid-season after sharing explicit photos of Eady in retaliation for Eady's comments about having a weapon for Moore. Yeah, this is just crazy. People can exclusively reveal that Britt Eady and Kenya Moore both won't appear on the annual season wrap-up, which films in Atlanta on Thursday, June 5th. Each is absent for different reasons. Eady, 37, skipped the taping on her own accord amid falling out with her co-stars, while a second source says Moore, 54, was not invited by Bravo to participate in the reunion. Housewives Portia, Phaedra, Shamia, Kelly, Angela, and Cynthia were all in attendance. Where's Drew Sidora? You see how they just left Drew out? And I'm wondering, is Drew coming back? But to me, Drew played a really big part in this season. The whole thing with Ralph and the divorce. She has a point when it comes to Shamia. She said, hell, I gave y'all my husband. Hell, I gave y'all me going through this divorce. Hell, he's in my basement. I'm giving y'all that. We still ain't really seen Shamia with her husband. And I get he don't want to be on the show, but goddamn, y'all gonna have to shoot these scenes. Okay? Portia didn't give us shit, but a headache. Over here lying again, trying to make Drew into somebody that she's not. Okay? Child, a mess. Eady did not immediately respond to people's requests for a comment, while Moore issued a statement on Twitter Thursday saying that she was disappointed to not be a part of the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 16 reunion taping. She previously said in a long YouTube video in April that she was disinvited from the reunion. I'm going to say this, Kenya is giving I missed the check. I don't think you all that sorry. I don't really blame you though, because I feel like Bravo is to blame for this lackluster season. I feel like they made the wrong decision with allowing Britt to continue to film and then getting rid of you. And you have been a part of this franchise for a long time. And they just took this woman's side over yours. I felt like if they was going to suspend somebody, both should have been suspended, because this girl came for Kenya first. Y'all know I'm not even a Kenya stan like that. But this girl was coming for Kenya, and she mentioned she had weapons. That is it. That is all. Shout out to Bingeworthy, but what's up with Bingeworthy, honey? Bingeworthy took to his YouTube channel and was dragging the girls. I guess Britt had invited him to her event, and he was on there. But yeah, he's like coming out at the fans, well, y'all made that woman not show up, and I was like, Bingeworthy, we are not to blame for this coward not showing up. Okay, she's a coward. The whole season, she talked out of both sides of her mouth. Okay, and she failed to deliver the deliverables. You had an assignment. You was the one that took Kenya out. And you just, by not showing up, you're a coward. And Carlos King is saying, oh, well, I think she saw the episodes that's coming where the girls was talking about her. So what? This is a part of your damn job. You wanted to go toe-to-toe with Kenya. Okay? You wanted to go toe-to-toe with Kenya, and you, can't even handle it. You can't even handle the fans. You can't handle planning your event the right way. You tried to blame your event planner. The event planner said that she wasn't even there to deal with no damn food. And I saw her, you guys, for everything that's showing up right now. I saw her as a coward, a copy and paste queen, fake ass Nicki Minaj wannabe. Fake ass want to be a Kenya Moore. Okay, a new version of Kenya Moore, but the old one, baby, delivered. Kenya had everybody up against her. I'll never forget it. And I was like, look at that bitch. That bitch is still sitting up there handling these people. Even though I wasn't a fan of hers when she first started, I was like, I gotta give it to her. Because she just sat there and still talked her shit. Apollo said her toes was dirty. Everybody has something for Kenya. Everybody in Kenya still showed up. Kenya, more hair care, and your ass is a running. And I bet it has something to do with that damn husband. Then this shit is very weird. This shit is very weird that the picture wasn't even of you. Who the hell was it? Who is that hoe? That goddamn Kenya. Who is this? I'm like, who the hell on the damn picture? It's giving you wrote the song and can't remember the goddamn word. That's what it's giving. Like, girl, what was you crying at? What was you mad at? Over some shit you didn't see? So whose fault is it? If this is the type of person she is, you guys, she's blaming everybody but herself. I guess Kelly is the one. Wasn't Kelly the one telling her, girl, Kenya is out there showing everybody pictures of you? And whose fault is it, Britt? How are we crying and getting mad? I thought you saw the damn photo and knew it was you, and that's why you responded that way. But girl, bye. And you started all this shit. It is a mess, honey. It is a mess. A fool. So let's hear what the people was saying to Binge-worthy, honey. They was dragging him. They was dragging him because they didn't like him, blaming the fans for, this girl not showing up to the reunion. It ain't nobody's responsibility but hers. Can't nobody make her, come to the reunion. How is it our fault? So one person says, if you take offense to the video, you are listening to respond, not listening to understand. I am not a fan of Britt, but I do want her off the show. But do I want her off the show? No. Many of our faves had fails, told lives, lived champagne lives with wine cooler pockets. Some overcame, others faded away, but we gave everyone a chance. I think this is what Binge-worthy is saying. Real fans, we shade and critique, but ultimately want the show to go on. So another person says, no, Binge-worthy says, thank you. I really want this energy back. I can't keep up with this hateful dark cloud that is hanging over our show right now. We have more haters than real fans. People are not a fan of the show, baby, because of the decisions that Bravo has made with not bringing Nene back, with firing Kenya. Now they have to eat crow because they know damn well they need Kenya. The other girl is not as strong as Kenya, Britt. That's why she was coming to chop Kenya down to try to put her in lowest terms. That's what bitches do when they can't deal with you. When they jealous of you. When they a motherfucking monitoring spirit. That's what they do. Ain't that right, Melody? Because that's what happened on her show. All these whack-ass people. It's a mess. And they always coming for what? One person. So another person says, sorry at Binge-worthy, but Britt is the problem. I'm not on IG, but I watched the show. All of this energy for Britt and no Kenya is wild. Britt has no friends on the show. That's another reason why the bitch skipped out. Because she know them women, they don't see it for her. They see her for who she is. And you guys, when people see you, like when you're a toxic person and when you fake and phony like Britt, people like Britt, they don't like that. They don't like it. Britt is not an OG. I'm sure she skipped because she didn't want to be hated on the couch. I'm just saying, I love your show, but sorry, it's not the fans' fault. I was expecting your usually funny videos. Another person says, I appreciate your defense of Britt. What the are we defending? It wasn't even her on the damn picture and she was crying. She started all this shit. All this shit. Has she not been messing with Kenya like that? And then she kept throwing her damn ring up in Kenya's face. Girl, it looked like your husband, the team, honey. It don't even look like he into you. I don't see no emotional connection with her and the husband. They're not giving us anything. When Peter and Cynthia, that's a married couple that gave us something. Hell, even Portia and Cordell gave us something. Okay, Phaedra and Apollo gave us something. What is Britt and her husband doing? They're not memorable. Angela and Charles is giving us something. Hell, Drew and Ralph, they ain't even together and they giving us something. Hell, Dennis is giving a little something. What the hell is Britt and that husband doing? Not a damn thing. Okay? Ooh. The people is just, this is another thing with Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I need y'all to accept this, because y'all was not listening when Nene told y'all that Bravo and Andy and the rest of them that work for that network, they don't want Real Housewives of Atlanta to be number one. I think that really bothered them, and anything that they can do to sabotage that show, they will do it. They already had us waiting 2 years, okay, to get the cast right. Then they didn't handle this situation. I don't care what nobody say with Britt and Kenya the right way. It's giving favoritism. This seating chart is BS. Portia shouldn't even be first chair. It should be Drew and Angela, really. But hell, I guess we gotta pick one from each side. Really, it should be, to me, those the two that gave the most. Kelly, she gave some. So they got Portia and Shamia. Y'all know they gonna give it to Portia but she didn't deliver. She didn't deliver the deliverables, just like Britt, which is why it makes sense that her and Britt has gotten so cool. Portia and Britt. That's why that makes so much sense. Okay? But you got Portia and Shamia, Phaedra, and then you have Angela next to Shamia. How would I have did it? I would have did Drew. Drew should have been up there. And then Angela should be next to Portia. So it could be Portia, Angela, Cynthia, Phaedra. Shamia, it should have been Drew, and then Kelly on the side of her. That's how that should have went. That's how the seating chart should have went. I don't know what the hell Andy is doing, but they are sabotaging this show and they enjoy doing it. Another person says, Justin, the windmilling for Britt is crazy. Dude, she dug her own grave and the rest of the girls are cool. Britt was declassing the show. Good riddance. Yeah, I hope they don't bring her back. Another person says, Britt was not bullied the entire season. She held her own with everyone except Kenya. However, she started with Kenya. The pow pow remark was just as disturbing as the things Kenya put out at her salon launch. And Kenya, if you bring your ass back, bitch, you better be focused. You better be thinking about Brooklyn's beautiful face and just everything that Little Miss Brooklyn stands for. You better have tunnel vision, bitch. No more of this silly shit where you ruining your shit for a raggedy bitch that ain't even on your level. Okay? So, don't do it. Do the stuff you used to do. Coming in with butt pads and making fun of people, and the way she did Phaedra on that song she made. You say I'm mean, but I say I'm fabulous. You say I'm weird, but I say I'm fabulous. You say I'm strange, but I say I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous. I say I'm fabulous. That's what you need to do. Find a way to be funny like that the way you used to. Don't go to Lifetime movie character. I told y'all Kenya got that shit up in her. And damn show, bitch, don't do it at your event. Get that motherfucking hair salon open, bitch, and do what you intended to do. And Kenya, if the hair salon don't work out, make it into a content creator space. Like, have people pay you to rent out rooms, film, movie, whatever the hell people gonna do, child. But yeah, like, Kenya did, she did good with that hair salon, but now it's time for you to start thinking about retirement. Kenya, don't go too far with these newbies. You got everything to lose. They ain't got shit to lose. That's why this bitch didn't come to the reunion. Okay? She didn't come because she a coward and, And I feel like Bravo need to start firing they ass if they don't come to the reunion. Bitch, you're fired. For real. Because she skipped this reunion. And it's like, if she gets to come back after this, that shit is crazy to me. I would be docking her pay. Like, for real, there would be serious consequences and repercussions. I would rather you miss a episode or two, but ain't, like, if I was running this shit, nobody would be able to miss out on a reunion, or that is your ass, Mr. Postman. I would be docking pay. You wouldn't even, like Claudia Jordan said on Carlos King's show, I wouldn't even give y'all whole pay. You wouldn't get all your money until after you shot and performed at the reunion. Other than that, get out of my face. Because that shit is whack as fuck for that bitch to do that. But she did that because she's wiggity, wiggity, whack. Bridgerton, honey. I'm going to join in with Erica and Rodney. Look, and fuck up her name, honey. You will fuck up somebody's name, honey, when you don't like them. Okay? Bridgerton, Britt. Ugh, I cannot stand her. Another person, nobody ran Britt off the show. If Kenya apologized and was accountable for what she did, then Britt should be held accountable too. Yup. That was Britt who chose not to come. Nobody chased Britt away. Exactly. Exactly. Another person says Bravo's first mistake was taking Britt's side over Kenya. Yeah. You can tell they just wanted to, when a job want to get rid of you, any little thing a motherfucker could tell on you, it don't even have to be true, they will fire your ass. That's how I know they didn't see it for Kenya, but Kenya should have fucking stayed humble. Kenya was out here talking out of both sides of her fucking mouth, talking about Nene, and then you ended up in a similar position to Nene. That house is foreclosed on. She don't own that house. You don't either. Remember what Kenya said to Nene? Yeah, the way they treat you, that's how they feel about you. Okay, maybe they're trying to get you to, quit the show. They're trying to send you a message that they don't need you. Because remember, she was the first one that put it out here that, Nene, she's not getting all her episodes. They're trying to phase her out. That's what they were looking to do to you, honey. They don't think too much of you either. Okay? And they really don't think much of you, Kenya, because you was down to the Carlos King when you did an interview with him, and you told him that Nene always sat near Andy, and they didn't do that with you for a few seasons. So they see you differently than Nene. You are not, when people think Real Housewives of Atlanta, they think Nene. They think of you now, Kenya, okay? But you're not on Nene's level. I hope you kind of learned that. I hope you have humbled yourself and learned that much. I'm still on Kenya's side, guys, with this whole thing with Britt. But I do hope Twirl has really learned her lesson. Girl, you talking about they don't fuck with Nene. They don't fuck with you either. Okay? Bravo said, I don't fuck with you. Yo, stupid. I ain't with you. I got a million things that I'd rather do than to be with you. I don't give a about you and the things that you do. They don't care about you, Kenya. So yeah, you come back, honey. And we need Kenya though. I ain't even trying to bullshit y'all. You know, I ain't the biggest Kenya fan, but goddamn it, we need her. Cause Portia, child, she she a hoe, she a hoe. How many times did she gotta tell us so? Okay? And she a lazy one at that one, because she like to start making shit up and lying, throwing other people under the bus, concealing her real life, and child, it's just a mess. And then Phaedra lazy too, don't want to share nothing. She only interesting when Apollo is brought up. Other than that, we don't give a damn about her. Okay? Oh, they said, dang, binge worthy, what did she feed you at that brunch? I know he was mad. He ain't never been mad at the subscribers. Make sure y'all subscribe, honey. Miss Robinson trying to get to 20,000. Yes, Lord. Okay. But yeah, what do y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Oh, rest in peace to Katie Lewis, the girl from Love and Hip Hop. She passed away. Y'all remember Katie? They got into it with Carly and looked Carly dead in her eyes, honey, and said, yes, I'm sleeping with your man. And if you were doing what you were supposed to do, then he wouldn't feel the need to call me. Then Jock ended up getting with KD and dogged her, and child, it was a mess. But rest in peace to that sister, okay? That's sad. I think she was only like 44, I believe. 43, 44, you guys. That is crazy. Oh, and last but not least, I want to talk about Basketball Wives really quickly. A part that I missed, Evelyn got to bringing up Jackie and Chantel's relationship, and I just really feel like she need to stop mentioning other people's, families on the show, especially Jackie's, because she done got into Jackie's business before. And it's like, Evelyn, you will be the main one crying. Don't talk about my daughter, like they talked about your niece, like that's my daughter, that's my kid, like girl. So I saw what Evelyn was doing on that last episode, and she started talking to Shawnee about it, and then she brought up that Jackie still ain't met Chantel's husband. And Shawnee was like, well, look like Jackie, she honors Chantel's boundaries. We know damn well Jackie don't honor Chantel's boundaries. Okay? You gotta be a crazy motherfucker if your mama ain't met your husband. Okay? Chantel said, honey, not today, and tomorrow don't look good either. But yeah, Jackie Christie, honey, about to start acting a fool, and I am here for it. Do y'all think Chantel should stay on the show? I don't know if she fits. I don't know if she has enough patience. Okay? Because it's kind of annoying when it comes to her, I don't know. It's like she acts as if she has never watched this damn show. Okay? It's like, girl, the girls are crazy. They are. And I understand her when it comes to Brandy, because Brandy is a sneaky, tricky Gemini, honey. They like to say and do stuff, and then they like to wipe that damn slate clean on their behalf, honey. It's like, girl, you crazy. Okay, you can't be talking to the queen like that, honey. Okay, so I understand a little bit of that with Brandy, but I feel like everybody is on Brandy for she didn't really even do nothing. Yeah, she invited Jennifer. We know damn production told her to do that shit. But yeah, I don't understand it. Oh, child, it's coming out that Britt Eady is suing Bravo for $20 million, claims defamation and harassment. Oh, I knew that little sneaky heifer. That's what they ass get for taking damn her side over Kenya's. What y'all think of that? That is crazy. Oh. Okay, so let's check out this thing with Britt Eady really quick, you guys. In her lawsuit, Britt Eady claims that the woman on the posters was not her, but says Bravo falsely yet unmistakably implied that the graphic sexual photograph depicted her, later airing cast members' reactions to the ordeal in an April episode of the show's 16th season. She is now asking Bravo for the immediate removal of the episode from public access and at least $20 million in damages. Girl, you ain't coming back. Your ass was giving mediocre, and this is giving I ain't got no money. Girl, this is gonna mess up everything. It's one thing when Nene wanted to sue, because Nene was there for some years, but you coming in and this was a money grab for you. This was a money grab for you. She, like, Bravo, y'all need to run and fast. Get away from this girl. Sever ties. She ain't gonna get no $20 million. The Bravo celebrity dropped her lawsuit the same day she said on social media she was not the star of the poster. She also confirmed our reporting by letting fans know she skipped out on the reunion. I already told y'all that. But yeah, now your crazy psycho ass is suing. Girl. And then you asking them to remove the episode. You are a piece of work. Last but not least, let's talk about this Halle Bailey and DDG custody battle. DDG asks judge to block Bailey from leaving country with son. Nice try. These niggas is always trying to sabotage you. Then he put out all these damn messages about her and trying to make her look a certain way. Just a mess. Just because, what, she got a restraining order against your ass? The custody battle between singer and actress, what is it? Halle Bailey and her ex-boyfriend, the rapper DDG. Oh, is it Halle Bailey? And ex-boyfriend, the rapper DDG, has heated up as DDG asks a judge to block Bailey from taking their infant son with her to Italy, alleging she poses a risk to their son's safety because she has previously threatened self-harm. So DDG requested a restraining order against Bailey in Los Angeles court on Wednesday and asked the judge to block her from taking Halo, their 17-month-old son, to Italy with her, alleging Bailey would pose an imminent threat and a psychological risk to the minor child. DDG alleged in court filings Bailey once took his firearm and left their house while threatening to harm herself, stating she environment of emotional, what? Stating she environmental, I wish y'all could see this, environment of emotional distress and danger within the home. Now, who wrote that sentence? This is supposed to be professional. And his filings contain text messages appearing to show Bailey threatening self-harm, Billboard reported. Bailey, 25, DDG, 27, have been locked in a custody battle over their son since Bailey filed a restraining order against him in May. See, he doing all this shit in retaliation like the niggas do. Accusing him of physical and verbal abuse, including an alleged incident in which he slammed her face on the steering wheel in front of their son. Bailey also alleged DDG has riled up his fans to send online hate to Bailey by accusing her of keeping their son from him on his live streams. And she detailed another incident in which she filed a police report after DDG allegedly threw her phone from a car window. Oh, child. Lock him up. Locked up, don't let him out. That's where he's going to end up, you guys. I could just tell through all this crazy pattern of behavior, right? He's controlling some mess. It is a mess. Bailey and DDG began dating in January of 2022, though they did not publicly acknowledge their relationship on social media until March of that year. Bailey gave birth to their son in December of 2023. Bailey had largely kept her pregnancy a secret, despite fan speculation, stating months after her child's birth at the Essence Black Women in Hollywood ceremony, she had no obligation to expose him, me, or my family to that unyielding spotlight. Ooh, child. It is a mess, honey. That man trying to hold that woman back. But honey, the judge said, hell nah, nigga, we don't believe you. Request for order prohibiting Bailey from traveling outside the United States with the party's minor child, Halle, is denied, the order reads. The ruling was due to finding insufficient evidence of imminent emotional and psychological risk to the minor child during Bailey's business trip to Italy. The judge noted her previous ruling granting Bailey's May domestic violence restraining order includes limited child abduction orders. Birdsong requests further evidence. At their scheduled June 24th hearing for the court to issue more restrictive orders, as the court has granted sole legal and physical custody to Bailey temporarily until the next court hearing. Now, how about that, nigga? Okay, that's what you get. And on that note, honey, I am up out of here. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.